Searching for a web host for WordPress, it can be very challenging. You're going to hear stuff from everybody about which one is their favorite. And I went through the same thing when I was looking for a new host. This is Lisa Jared, and today I am sharing with you why I love SiteGround hosting. I did all the research. It took me a few weeks or maybe even a few months, I don't remember. I've used all three of the SiteGround web hosting plans as well. And today I want to share with you exactly what my top reasons were for switching over to SiteGround and why there's no other hosting for WordPress that really compares to the quality that you're going to get with SiteGround. As a longtime online marketer, I really needed some shared hosting that I could count on. I had some other web hosts. I've probably used 5 different web hosts over the years. And I'm not going to name any names, okay? But you probably know who they are. But they were a royal pain in the you-know-what. Now, a lot of bloggers actually promote some of those hosts, and they don't even use them. Seriously. Anyway, my sites were slow. I had endless problems. I was contacting technical support constantly with my previous web hosting providers. And so one day I said, that's it. I have had it. After a few weeks, got all my research done, and I was ready to make a move. I did decide to go with SiteGround, and here's the reason why it was the best choice for me. And I hope that you get some valuable insights here. Leave your questions in the comments if you have any. Okay, the website speed on SiteGround hosting, super duper fast. I tested it out for a month with a single website on their startup plan. Oh my gosh, I was blown away just by the increase in speed. It was amazing. Here's one of my speed tests. The site was actually loading in less than 1 second, and in the previous web host provider that I was using, that was 6.5 seconds. And the good news is this: site speed, it's one of Google's many ranking factors. So that was a big plus and well worth it. When I decided to move up to the next plan, which was the Go Geek plan, SiteGround took care of it in a couple of hours. It went really smooth. They communicated with me every step of the way, let me know the progress. Now, I've since moved a few of my other sites over to SiteGround. I am a happy customer, okay? I have a plan that can host multiple websites, so it's definitely worth it. Okay, here's the next reason. Super easy to set up websites and WordPress on SiteGround. Whereas in previous web hosts, it was a nightmare. And I was really impressed with how simple they make the entire setup process. So after I set up the initial account, it was ready in a few minutes. Filled out some information, voila. Now I have a hosting account. The one-click WordPress install, it was the easiest ever. Seriously, even if you're new to blogging, you can do it. And again, in comparison, I've been with these other web hosts where trying to figure out how to install WordPress was like going through a maze of these non-intuitive screens. You don't want that, especially if you're just getting started. Here's another point. If you're like me and moving sites from one host to another, SiteGround has you covered. They will move one site for you free of charge. And what a pleasure it was to have someone else do it for me. Honestly, the thought of moving it myself, oh my gosh, it was so overwhelming. So I'm really thrilled that SiteGround provided that free service for me. I admit, okay, I was a little bit nervous. I set up the account. I didn't install WordPress because they were going to move my site over. I filled out the transfer form, so you will need your current host account login information. And I hope for the best, okay? Because I had had bad experiences before. I was blown away. SiteGround communicated with me through their entire process in their support section. Within 2 hours, my site was transferred. They also had a method for me to check and review it before I changed my domain DNS over to SiteGround from my old host. Okay, another headache completely avoided because SiteGround did an amazing and flawless job of moving my site. I was seriously impressed with this service. I would definitely pay for it if I have to. So there you go. That is my review of SiteGround. I can honestly recommend them to you. I have a link in the description below for you to use to get 60% off. So use it. And if you have questions, head over to my website at blogsavvymarketing.com. Reach out to me. Let's connect. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions or help you out in some way. You can also leave a comment in the comments below here. So I hope that this helped you out some in trying to decide what web host that you should go for, whether you're just starting out with blogging or you're an experienced blogger and you want to transfer your site over just like I did. And again, I've used all 3 plans. I have a link to a blog post in the description below where I explain all those 3 plans to you. Thanks again for hanging out with me. This is Lisa Jared. I'd love for you to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.